Mr. White, and this is my cooking show. And today I'm going to show you how to trim a brisket and brine it. First, get your latex gloves on. It's USDA beef right here. Don't mess with that. Inflation. I use this knife sharpener, sharpen my knives. Of course, I clean them. Now, the first thing you want to do is cut the bag open. Okay, and be gentle. Take the knife, point it upward. This is Angus beef. And you just pull it like that. Now, a trick to this, even with the plastic, is that you want to keep all that juice. So you keep going and going. Cut it on the side, cut it on the side, and then watch this. You just flap these over, just like that. Just a little bit. Okay? Now you always have somewhere to put your brisket. Get a pan, bam. Okay? And just let it sit there. Everything is cleaned. Clorox bleached. You take this, you roll it, just like that. Now I have wax paper here. Underneath I use olive oil and I spray it to hold the wax paper. Your brisket back. Okay, 2 parts of a brisket. All this fat has to be trimmed. And this is just family brisket cooking. So I'm not competing or none of that. See this high right here? That has to be trimmed. The top part, I always start on the top. Don't worry about that bottom. And you just begin. Do not get rid of this fat. You grind it up, use it for hamburgers and all that good stuff. And keep it with that juice. And you see that? All that has to be trimmed. If it drops, let it drop. Do not contaminate your gloves. You could bleach that. All that right there is good meat. So you gotta watch what you're doing from right there. Switch your boning knife. You keep trimming. And all this meat right here, even this stuff, you keep it. Because we're here to survive. We're not here to compete. That's right, Babylon got us all mixed up. My wife paid a good grip for this right here. You keep all that. And what I like to do with a brisket is jerk it, part of it. Now see how much battery power this thing will last. It's a lot of work to do this. My name is Mr. White. You can see me at Frank INC 2006. If you want to email me, it's frankinc2006@yahoo.com. And the reason why I start on this side of the brisket is for the simple fact that if you cut over on the other side or any side, you could use those to cover it when you start cooking it. Watch your wax paper. And everything is sanitized here. Now this part right here, I'm gonna jerk and smoke. Okay? So, you just cut into it. And remember, there's always two parts of a brisket. There's the big part and the little part. And it's all chest muscle from a cow. So you just take your time. There's always two parts of fat. This part and the center part. Okay? So all this right here is getting smoked. Now this right here is getting trimmed. And you want to cut about 1/4 inch. But not too much. You always have a catch pan for your fat. You can make some bacon out of that. You can make some broth out of that. All kinds of stuff. Don't get rid of it. You just take your time. Get these little parts right here. When you go to put it in the oven and put it in your smoker, you take some of that fat to cover it. Just keep going. It takes a little while. Now, as you can see, the price of food is going up. So what I do is cook my turkey for Thanksgiving, give it out, yada, yada, yada. Keep this on the parlay. Yeah. It's for the fam bam. See all that fat? That got to go, but not too much. Like I said, 1/4 inch. And all this stuff, you're gonna cover it up. You just keep going. And we got this at Sam's Club. But it'll go fast. People eat here like there's no tomorrow. Always get your Tupperware plastic containers. Bam, just put it in there, leave it alone. This thing, you try to keep it whole. Because you're gonna brine it. Okay, and right here, make sure that's straightened out. Don't trim too much fat. Remember what you could do with it. Never get rid of it. I don't get rid of anything. Like when I made my turkey, I went ahead and made a broth out of it. That's all my old turkey stuff. This is my brine solution turkey broth. I boiled all this stuff for about 8 hours. I got some Tender Quick from Morton, and that'll cut my brine solution timing to about 2 hours, 3 hours, 4. And then I go ahead and brine everything, and then I do my thingamajiggy. But you gotta brine everything, okay? That's the first thing about all this cooking that you need to know about. Trim it, brine it. And you see that? All this fat you don't want. See how it touched the ground? Just leave it alone. Disinfect. Watch this boning knife because it's very sharp. And sometimes it's alright to leave a little fat on there. And look at that. That is beautiful. It's looking gorgeous. And what we're gonna do after we brine it is we're gonna make a rub and put it in the oven. Now, my shows aren't gonna be perfect. You're not gonna see all the steps because I have a life. I have a wife, 5 kids, and Jesus, and a job. So, those are the things that I think about. I know they come in with their inflation position. It's all good. I always win.
This Black Friday, do you want a TV?
You just keep trimming that fat. Okay? Don't even worry about it. And bam. Look at that. This is how you want it. Keep all your meat. Keep all my bone. I make a broth. Check my Facebook and you can see the pictures for the turkey that I made. And that's it. A little bit more trimming. And we are clear for takeoff. Ooh-wee. And I keep my show simple. 'Cause I don't parlay. You keep all this, you just cut it. I waste no meat. Okay? And I don't expect you to jerk that. And intermission.